Hey everybody, Archangel here. Did you all enjoy the 2 week vacation? Just kidding, just kidding. There's still things that you could do in the game. There's still stuff. It gave you a chance to advance your account, through your characters, farming the different dungeons for, favor, things of that nature, working on your forbidden dungeon and all that, farming up the power up dungeons to get materials you need to rank up, level up, and rank up and level up, relics and stuff like that. So, I mean, it wasn't totally useless. There's some things that was able to get done, were able to get done. What was, were, yeah, it was the past tense. So there was things to do there. Excuse me, starting off already. Anyway, so I hope everybody is doing well. Yeah, there's been a lot that's happening too. I'm not going to get into, like I said, I don't. This is a gaming channel. This is for content on games. Yeah, I might interject some thoughts in every now and then, but just not going to just do a video for a game especially when it had an update, and then turn and throw stuff out there that could be controversial for some people. Not going to happen. That I could do as a separate video to post later at a later date and time. I've been tossing that around, like maybe making one of just like my thoughts. Trying to keep it neutral, but just at least putting my thoughts out there, putting in my 2 cents, which really 2 cents ain't much anymore nowadays. But anyway, so enough of that. Let's get on to the game. So we've got a lot to uncover. We unpack. We've got the update. We have a new character, which I was surprised to see. So and all, and I do have. I think I'm going to break this down into two videos. So um, I'll do this one with the update, and then if we have enough time afterwards, after going over it, we'll jump right in and maybe look at the new character to do a quick just synopsis of it, and then I'll do another one where way I usually do this is I'll do another video uh where we just talk about the new character, and then I usually do some pulls in the process of everything, trying to get the new character and anybody else to get. So anyway, without further ado, and I get onto a rambling stance here, we'll get right into it. So I have right here the 916 official update. So, new content. I'll leave it there. So we have Dimensional Rift Season 4 Flame Otherworld. So now that means now we're transitioning to the Flame. So now the monsters in the Dimensional Rift have changed to the Flame element, and materials to engrave and power up Flame relics can now be obtained. The Rift's The rift's difficulty has been increased after taking in consideration the relic element advancement. Oh, great. So now I won't auto battle as far. Okay, thank you. Hall of Conquerors Season 6. A new boss, Blazing Penvid, will appear in the Hall of Conquerors. Well, we had the regular, like, neutral, frost, and wind. Now we have the Blazing Penvid. So now he's fiery. He's hot. Anyway, so Blazing Penvid uses a barrier and receives additional damage proportional to the number of attacks. Uh, Siren afflicts debuffs on Siren to increase the damage dealt by your allies. And then Talos, the existing Talos element, will change to Storm. So now we've got to use our fire elements relics against him there. The frame from Hall of Conquerors season ranking rewards has changed. Penvid Conqueror frame to the Talos Conqueror frame. So, and then the Hall of Conquerors season ranking awards will change periodically. Okay, thank you for that. Event Arena Season 5. Season 5 of the Event Arena will begin. With the new season, we have new season heroes, as well as the addition of equipment engraving materials to the arena shop. So the season heroes are going to be the new character, Herja, Lucius, Vala, Lagertha, and Brennan. So those are the ones you're going to want to use to get the best rewards out of that. The new arena shop items are going to be the Forge Fragment Quantity 1000 for 20 honor tokens. Transform. It's going to cost you 20 honor tokens each, up to 1,000. So you're not going to get 1,000 for 20. There are 1,000 in there, and they're going to cost you 20. So you're going to need 20,000 honor tokens, if my math is correct. I believe it is. Then transformed residue, there's 100 of those at one shot, and that's going to cost you 100 per. And then the recovered essence, 100 in the shop, and that's going to cost you 200 per. So there you go. New events. Okay, so we have the new legendary hero, Persia Raid Up Summon. She's only going to be available through the Raid Up Summon and no other way. Same thing with her relic, which we will look at when we get to that portion of the video or the next video in that case. Um, she will be released with the one relic as usual, as they always are. So, and then we have a currency consumption event. Easy to do because it takes so much gold in this game to do things. So yeah, you will knock that one out. I think it's like 10 million is the top. You will have that knocked out in the short time, or not, well, the time that it's up. You will have that knocked out as long as you're leveling and crafting and stuff like that in the game. You'll have that no problem. Equipment crafting event. So I think that's see. I'm not sure. We can always look at that, but it's usually like craft 30 pieces of equipment. Basically, you just go in, drop down to the 3, 4 star gear, craft. You know all you need, and do like 10 pop runs on that, and boom, you've got it done. Or if it's 50, 10 5 times. So raid bounty equipment dungeon, so there's another leaderboard thing. The arena event daily mission event, you get some rewards out of that. The Herja event dungeon and the Herja power up event. So anyways, uh new packages. Of course, we know all about the packages. So now they're selling Lucius's Storm special summon package and Caliburn Arthur's Storm special packages 1 and 2, and then 13 new packages. So, and then hers is Chivalry relay packages. Relay packages? I think that should have been rate up packages. I don't know. Or, anyways, I could be wrong. It could be a typo. Who knows? Improvements. Okay. Adds legendary relics to the list of the relics in the relic summon banners and relic summoning items. Lucius is Wrath of Scylla and Caliburn Arthur Heaven's Lament. Was that his roster storm? I can't remember. Or was that his flame? I don't remember. Sorry. Legendary relics have been added to the list of relics available through the special relic summon banner. Lagertha Scorched Oak, the legendary relics above. Yeah, blah blah blah. And then Caliburn's Heaven Lament. All right, Forbidden Dungeon hard mode difficulty adjustments and reward improvements. Monsters from levels B51 to B60 had their levels and stats reduced, and the first clue rewards have been updated. So we'll just roll this all down here. We'll click through a little bit. So floor 51 is the same, except they took out the gold to put in the residue. 210, 14. So that stays the same. This went from ever burning opal to forged fragments. Special summon ticket times 3 to recovered essence 30. Down here we have the mythic cursed crown to the flame relic summon ticket times 3. And floor 60 is the flame relic summon ticket times 3 to the relic shard points times 10,000. All right, new player improvements. These are for the new people coming into the game. Um, New player check-in has been expanded from 7 days to 28 days, and rewards have been updated. So the previous 7 days, you got 300,000 gold, 50 special summon tickets, a 100 stamina chest, and a legendary hero summon ticket. Now you're getting a total of 5.5 million gold, 150 special summon tickets, a Nika, and a Bedivere. I'm gathering that is an unlock. That you get. So you're not having to. But the nice thing is, if you get her, then you can automatically put her into your wish list. I mean, you would do it anyways if you're starting a new account. you would put Nika right into your wish list. So this means you can start getting her chivalries right off the bat. So same thing with Bedivere. Bedivere, I never got relicked up because I never pulled for him on the spread up banners, and before the wish list, I never pulled enough to even get the Bedivere. So, and then a legendary summon hero ticket from 1 to 2. So, excuse me, and it only applies to accounts created after 9/17 maintenance. So from this day forward, this is what it's going to be. Those of you that started before the you're going to be on this one. So yeah, you got a beef, take it up with Netmarble, not me. The rewards for completing new player missions for each tier have increased. New player event rewards improved. Tier 1 through 14 mission rewards. So I am not going to read through all that. You can do that yourself. You can get to it in game or just Google King Arthur, form, and you'll get right in there. Excuse me. Let me grab a drink here real quick. Alrighty. And then we got to check out the new and returning player mission events. Notice. All right. Other improvements. The Shard Shop changes the reset time of the shop to 0100 UTC. Figure out your clock. That would be a negative 500 from -5 for me. So that would be, what is that? 0800 or no, not 0800. Oh, crud. 2000 hours for me. Yeah, I know my clock. My brain wasn't working. Uh-oh, here we go. Sorry about that. I guess I better get one of my drops in my mouth then. Main story reduces the HP and attack speed of monsters that appear in chapters 2 and 5. Now, is that on all the levels or is that just. I'm going to gather that it's meaning all the levels. Normal, hard, and then hell. So, Power Up Dungeon increases the quantity of common mana orb obtained from the first clear rewards of Plane of Beast 1 and 2. Oh, that's nice. When you get started, you do kind of need some of that stuff. All right, bug fixes. The Knightage Trial of Inflation, or excuse me, of Initiation. This is for the new players. Issue where it is not possible to claim tab completion rewards occasionally. Trophies. Issue when tapping the magnifying glass button in the equipment info pop-up window. It only displays these symbols in 13.79%. Now, I don't speak that language, so. Restricted area. Issue where the information of dungeons other than the one you are currently at is occasionally displayed. Yeah, we're going to look at that because I noticed that just after that last update, it's like you would go in and it would be like, say you did Penv, there would be all this weird stuff off to the side over there that it just was like, what? Okay, Arena issue when using the auto proceed function, which I've never really used, to be honest with you. I don't spend much time in the arena, so I go in, I look for the easiest opponent to beat, do it for the daily. Uh, Sometimes I'll get more than just one in there. So yeah, it just it is. Anyways, issue using auto proceed function. All opponents' nicknames are displayed as the nickname of the first opponent. Yeah, I bet that would be confusing. You're like, well, wait, I just fought this guy, but it's a different team. What? Maybe he's got more than one team. No, evidently it was a bug. Shard shop issue where regardless of the amount of memory stones and or relic shards you own, 100 units will be displayed in the exchange list. Okay. Restricted area. Another one? Yeah. Issue where the information of dungeons other than the one you are currently at is occasionally displayed. Didn't you just. Okay, so somebody doubled up on that. It's the same thing. So that this is this here as well. So yeah, somebody must have added that by accident. And item rates and exchanges, of course, because now they've added all these different uh, things in there. Uh, this stuff has to be the appearance list and rates of the following have been updated due to the incursion of Lagertha, Scorched Oak, and Caliburn's Heaven Lament. And da 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 da. So they had to change all that. And thank you. And of course, we used to get codes so we could get stamina. But I did notice, we'll go ahead and move this out of the way. I did notice though when I went in here to check my mail to see what there was. Mail. Hey. Oh, that was a web event. I'm sorry. I thought that was because I got the update. No, it is a web event reward where if you go online, you know, you can daily get either a 100 stamina or a relic summon token. So I forgot about that. I thought that was from the, excuse me, I thought that was from the update. Anyways, free stamina. I'll take it. I have enough right now because I collected my rewards from everything on the reset. So, where we at? Restricted area. So there's the hero dungeon. Power up. Let's see, did they fix this over here? Enter. Yes. Good, they fixed this because this was some all weird. Had some weird like knight or squire or somebody standing there, and all this was like gobbledygook. It made no sense. So all right, glad to see that they fixed that. So cool. Um, so playing a beast. Did they do it on Burning Land? Let's enter. Yes, nice. All right, good. And there's something that I finally did that I did haven't done when they implemented it a couple weeks ago or a month ago. That I was like, yes, finally they did it. I never did it. I forgot all about it until I was messing around last night before reset. When you go in, you've got the team you use. This is what I'm using currently, and you can look and see what people are using. Basically, I don't have Lagertha for that, but this is basically what this guy's using, and he's 4 turns. Dude, that is nuts. Anyways, you can also do this. It'll show you the clear trend team that they're using, and the 5 of them. So you can choose one of them and leave them load up their stuff, and you can save it. I didn't. I came to here, the cog inside the thing. You have 10 presets. I forgot all about these because I was doing some for clan raids, and I changed up the teams that I used for some of them that I normally, because when you do the clan raid, you've got to include a certain, you got the 3 you can use, and then somebody had to use like if I was doing this, it'd be like, all right, use, and but then you'd have to use like say boars. So I'd have to take somebody out and then put boars in place of it. And then for some reason it was done that. But and I went to play uh, this team here, which is my uh, bear Aldry, and this wasn't the team I was using. I had some other couple different characters in it, and I was like, that's not right. So then all of a sudden I was like, oh, that's right. Goober, you got team presets. Set them up. So I went through and tried to remember exactly what I had in there, stuff, and I set them up. So we've got, so the top 4 are the restricted. So you got Penveed, Burning Land, Aldry, the Kitty Cat. Then the next 4 are for the equipment dungeons. So you got Fiscal Hag, whatever that dragon's name is, that dragon's name, and then Padarj. And now these last 2 slots, I don't know. Use one for, oh, there you go. This one can be used for, I mean, granted, the game does remember it for you, but this one could be used for um, down here, the Sealed Temple. Whatever team you got running with this, for this one, you can set it. So we can go in here, click this, and then do this. Boom. Now that team's in there. So if something should ever happen and you can't remember, this is the team I used to take on this guy. And then down here, enter. Come on. Quit giving me any problems. Kruak here. This is the team I'm using here just because I want the turn meter reduction. Caliburn is doing my damage. And we'll come back to this one and we will scroll to 10 and we will add that group and say, okay, so now all my presets are used. Yay, I forgot all about the presets. Don't forget about your presets. So that's cool. So where am I at? 20 minutes in. This could be a short one if I wanted to. But anyways, let's take a look at the new character. There she is. Persia. Kind of looks like Turing went on a bender. All right, you look at her. Hmm. Let's go down here. Where's my turn? Turn. Like, yeah, see, it kind of looks like Turn went on a bender. She's like, all right, I'm done with this little mothy outfit here. We're just gonna go radical. We're gonna go to the wild side. Anyways, okay, so she's a control figure for the Stag favor. She is a team leader with AoE, multi-hit, additional attack, debuff, and Stag's favor. So she's a damage amplification through debuff stacked by multi-hit attacks. A character that deals AoE damage with multi-hit attacks, inflicts additional damage on enemies, and inflicts defense decrease on enemies, allowing more damage to be dealt. She is recommended to be used with Caliburn, Tristan, and Anya, and she's best against Brennan, Penveed, and Blazing Penveed. So, of course. And we could test her skills. We could look at her in the codex. I'm not doing that. Here's her event dungeon. So you use her, Caliburn, Tristan, Anya. So these top four are going to get you the best rewards for the extra currency. You summon, you summon her, advance her, level her up. Got the hiccups all of a sudden. Why? And you could do that. Oh, event arena is going on. This is kind of fun. The event arena daily missions. You complete these, you get all these rewards plus this chest here. Currency consumption. So you use 60 rate ups, you're going to get those. You use special summon tickets up to 60, you're going to get those. And if you use 10 million gold, you're going to get all these. So we've got what here? So I think it's 10. 3, 5, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, so you're going to get 10 of those if you spend 10 million gold, which honestly is not hard to do in this game. You could do this real quick, like, here, let's do this. Do I have anybody that is not, that is an Chivalry 10, but hasn't gone? Yeah, here we go. Level 60, Chivalry 10, to go from this to 70. Right there is 7.3 million gold. Now I can do this. I have the potions, I have the gold. So you do this. So 7.3, and then you turn around and you spend another 3 million or 2.7. So do 2.8, basically just do 3 million on somebody else, trying to get them through the strengthen. One day, boom, there's your 10 million, you're done. So if you got the gold and you're short a 10 pop for getting your excuse me, your pity, I'll get it out yet. Oh my gosh. Then then you've got your 10 you need. Equipment crafting event, yes. So you need to craft 50. Again, just go to the forge, drop down to 3, 4, pick something, 10 times 5, do 10 of them 5 times, and boom, there you go. You're done. And then you can just turn around and sell them off. So, and then the raid bounty equipment dungeon, not worth it. It's a leaderboard. So let's see where I'm at. 25 now. Okay. I think that is a good place to stop with this. Yes, we have a clan war going on. I know. Um, Nothing really new um, in anything. So it is what it is. It's a decent update. Um, we didn't. Well, you know, I don't really like doing this. Let's look at the packs, the special offers they have here. So top featured Summon Master. So for $30 you get this. No. For $100 you get that. No. So they're really pushing $3 for this. Seriously? Hmm. They're really pushing for this stuff. Special products out of that feature, demos, all that. So yeah, it's just Heroes and Relics. Here is Caliburn Arthur Storm Relic. What was that called? Heaven's Lament. That's his Storm. So here you go. $50, get it. No thanks. $100 will get you so you can empower it. Another $100 for his. No, 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 no. Oh, power ups. No. Crystals and stamina. No. So, anyways, that's it. That's all I got. It's an update. It was good. They fixed some bugs, added a new hero. I'm glad they did. I wish they would just kind of do more. There was one other thing that, oh, can I find it? Let me see. It's still up. I had one person leave a comment on my last video because, you know, if anybody that watched it, you know, I was a little down about it. Um, it was talking about, let me see if I can find it. Was it an announcement or in developers? I think it was in developers notes, but it was talking about the roadmap. I thought it was, no, not December, March, April. Is it in here? No, it had a, is it in that dates that I seen it? Sorry, you having to settle through this. I guess I could edit this part out. But anyways, there was a thing that they showed with their roadmap on what's coming out, and I kind of wanted to touch on that too, but I don't want to make this any longer than I have. So, but yeah, they did make the comment that we need to be patient, because I don't think they have released everything on their roadmap that they wanted. Was it is it, roadmap is coming soon? Yeah, so I wanted to June, May, April. Schedule report. Thought it was somewhere back here in April that it. Yeah. Now, anyways, I'm not gonna lament looking for it. It's burning away time, and I don't want you guys to sit through that. Anyways, um, but yeah, it's just I don't think they've implemented all the roadmap of the four different things that we're gonna put out. I think they're only up to like the third one, so there should be one more that's coming unless they have done all of it. But yeah, but yeah, it was definitely what did they say? Let me see here. I can find it. Not that one. Isn't it lovely to watch this? See, this is stuff I need to do on a stream. Let's see. Yeah, here it is. Said we have to be patient. They're working on a big update from their roadmap on 3.4. Big updates done, which will probably be on in 2 weeks. Granted that yes, I know they don't have the resources to make big ups every time because there's only he's I don't know where he got this, so I can't confirm this number. Um, it has 200 concurrent players from 500 in the beginning. I bet they still commit to the game. maybe the next bit update is good and they do some advertising, maybe new players will join the game and old players will return to it. Then they could put more resources into King Arthur Reborn. That would be nice if they could do that. I'm not gonna hold my breath. I mean, I do believe that yes, they definitely need to put um, some more resources into the advertising market. Get this out there. Don't rely. I think they were originally relying on the content creators to be the advertisers, but because they dropped the ball on a couple things in the early on in the game, it just soured a lot of players, a lot of good players, a lot of big spending players that they could have made a go of it, but instead they just kind of let it go, and now it's kind of just, as some people want to call it, it's in maintenance mode basically. They're just doing what little they can to put out. But I am hopeful. I would like to see this thing do better, as I've said before. But yeah, like that person that commented said that yes, we need to be patient, and I'm trying to. But anyways, all right, we're at 31 minutes. That's my limit. We're done here. Now I need to get out of here and go do another video, and we'll discuss the new character, take a look at her, do a little more deeper dive into her, and then we'll probably more likely do a summon sessions and see if we're lucky enough to get her. And I've got some things in my bag I can pull to see what kind of goodies we get. So, all right, everybody. Well, thank you for joining me. I love having everybody along. I love the interaction. Uh, so we're doing good. I thank you all for returning. If you're new, you know the routine. Uh, like, subscribe, hit the bell notification. It's all old hat. If you've been on YouTube for a long time watching videos and there's stuff you see and you like, you know what to do. And if you got a comment or anything, you know where to put it. So, anyways, everybody, we'll leave you with our usual sign off. Remember, be good. Be good. No, it's be kind, be safe, and most of all, be blessed. And we will catch you guys in the next video. Bye.